Hello there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your career and life path reading. Let's see what the universe has in store for you. A lot of people have been requesting these career readings, so I'm gonna give it a try. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to keep them coming. What are the messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for August? We've got the King of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. Why are you holding back? You're overthinking, you're like over-rationalizing a situation. There could be an opportunity that comes your way and you're like a little bit iffy about it. I feel like this new opportunity could change a lot of things in your life and you might be a little bit afraid of the changes. But I think that you are just too much in your rationality here with this King of Swords. Like, this is something that you're like, well, I am feeling very passionate about it, but is it going to give me that payroll? Like, do I need to use my savings for this? Like, you're really trying to make it very logic and you're not really listening to your passion. Okay, this is something very passionate that you feel actually very drawn to, but you're kind of like analyzing, you're over analyzing it. Let's see. We've got the Knight of Wands again, Saggy energy coming through. 10 of Pentacles, the Fool. The 8 of Pentacles. And then we have the 5 of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Lover's card. So, what is this? What is this going on? What is this spiel with Sagittarius here? I mean, up until here, it looks like you're quite motivated about this new thing. You are. But something is holding you back, and I'm trying to figure out what it is. It looks like it is finances or money, or maybe you need to save more and you're not going to receive so much money, or it's not going to be like a huge payroll for you. However, it looks like you're completed something here and it's time for you to branch out. Like the Knight of Wands and the Fool is both talking about branching out. So getting outside of your usual box. This is the box that you've been in. Now that could be like a new tool or a new social platform, or needing to do some type of traveling with it, but whatever it is, it's all talking about needing to get outside of the box. Now that is weird because Sagittarius, you are definitely an outside box thinker. Like, you're very creative, you're very talented, you don't like to be pinned down, but I think that you've been a little bit in some type of comfort zone and Spirit is really urging you to take some type of risk. And again, it's so controversial because obviously Sagittarius, you are definitely a risk taker, but I feel like on this path or whatever you're doing right now, you've been so in this logical mindset that you've kind of like outgrown your own energy of taking crazy risk. Like, you're not the same Sag as you were like many years ago. You would be like jumping the gun and you're like, yes, I'm going for it. However, something is keeping you either stuck in this box. And this box is a very comfortable box. You see that? The 10 of Pentacles is like, oh, I got everything. And, you know, my house is just like so lovey-dovey. And I have my money on the bank. I got my car there. I've got everything. So, yeah, this is what I've worked for. So I can just like relax and stay in this box because it's like my family, my relationships, my partnerships, everything feels so safe and secure, right? This is all about safe and security. And then we have these two energies saying like, well, you got to get out in the wild. All right. So yeah, there is definitely a switch here, something that you may need to start working on that is going to be requiring a little bit more effort. Why? Because the Ten of Pentacles is already achieved effort. So it's like one step, like if you take the risk and you kind of like go for it, then there is no way back. So whatever this is, you feel like if you go on that road, there's no going back. Whatever this is. I don't know. This sounds a little bit cryptic. I mean, I'm a Sag and I still don't know where this is going. But maybe the download will come afterwards. That's usually how these readings work. So yeah, the Five of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Six of Swords. It's like you... I think that you expect some type of disappointment if you would act too fast on this thing, but I feel like it's going to give you a lot of peace. It's forward movement, but I feel like you're just expecting some type of disappointment, because obviously Sagittarius has many times been in this energy of like just jumping the gun and then later on just like licking the wounds, right? Like being like, oh man, I should have thought about that. And I think that now you're working on, you've worked so hard on being logical about things and being more, yeah, just logical about things that, and maybe just, how do I say that? Like down to earth, like the way that you think is very down to earth right now. And it needs some kind of like spicing up. You need to follow your passion here. And now we have forgiveness. So for some of you, you are overthinking because you've had some disappointments in your life and you need to forgive yourself for making the wrong choices. Now, that's funny because I was just, again, today thinking about something that happened to me many years ago where I was like, oh, I regret not doing that. Like, I regret not doing something. I've never, like, you know, they say it always, like, people always regret not doing something, and it's more worse than doing something because you always learn something out of it. And I feel like for you, Sag, now you are starting to regret things that you did not do. I mean, as a Sag, I'm just speaking that obviously it could be different for you, but yeah, good luck. But good luck is on its way to you. Don't think that you've missed that opportunity and it's never going to come back around, because it is definitely going to come back around. Trust that whatever is meant for you will always come for you. And if it didn't work out that way and you regret that you didn't take that chance, it's because there was a reason for it. Okay, so the trust card is saying like trust in what is meant for you. And you see that? Getting so dark all of a sudden, just out of the blue. So yeah, trust the divine timing as well. And maybe you weren't ready for it. Maybe it wasn't meant for you. So there is no point in looking back and regretting something you did not do. Transformation. Yeah, you see, there's a lot of that grieving. That's something that you really need to work on. Work on letting go of that grief that you have, or this disappointment. Transformation is coming through for you. So many of you have been. Okay, now it's getting too light. What is up with this Dutch weather, y'all? It's like we're back at it. Transformation card is absolutely saying that you're going through an internal transformation, and maybe you're actually also needing to transform, or there is a transformation in your external world, meaning that maybe you're going to shift jobs or shift careers or shift your foundation or your base, and you feel a little bit like, okay, am I ready for this? Am I ready for that? Yes, you've outgrown the place that you're in right now. You've outgrown that, is what I'm getting. So allow that transformation to happen, because it looks like there is a lot of financial freedom that is going to come after it. So whatever it is that you've been trying to back out of these regretful feelings that you have, Spirit is like, do not back down. Keep on focusing on your target here. There is no need for you to stress or to think like, okay, I'm giving up, this is not working, I'm going to be kind of like dropping this. No, Spirit is like, do not back down. This is your heart, this is your desire, this is your life path, it's your inspiration, is what keeps the fire burning, Sag. So definitely not giving up. Easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. That's what I said. Like, trust the timing, trust the wave that you are on. This is a next dimension wave. So, you know, everything needs their time to brew things. With this, easy does it. So don't rush yourself. High Priestess here. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. So maybe this is all about your spiritual path. Something new on a spiritual path is what I'm seeing. Maybe you've completed a chapter and you're now ready for a more spiritual based path, and that's why you fear making that transformation. Baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. So take things slowly, one step at a time. I'm really getting that turtle energy of like moving slowly and surely towards your goals, and also learning while you're on the journey, right? The baby steps are, everyone needs to go through the baby steps and growing pain while you're in the transformation. So, okay, and we have karmic relationships. Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. So maybe on your journey within this career, in your career, you've met a lot of karmic relationships. So you had a lot of work-related karma, right? So you had to really release these karmic relationships and karmic patterns. You kept on drawing like the same type of energies towards you, or you had like a huge conflict with a coworker or with a boss. You may have left many times your work with like a conflict. These are karmic relationships and karmic energies that you may really need to release in order to unblock your future. So these are very spiritual based energies that you really need to dive into in order to release this karmic energy from your path, and do some type of road opener or release these energies so you can actually fulfill your destiny in a greater sense. And let's see maybe with a spirit animal. The spider, look at that, waving your future. Very creative, but also very patient, right? Like the spider is sometimes feeling also a little bit trapped, right? And I feel like there is a lot of wisdom because the spider makes a huge web, and this is kind of like either you're growing on the World Wide Web or you need to branch out on the World Wide Web, okay? And you're in the center of this web, so a lot of people are being attracted to you. You got a lot of creativity going on. You got a lot of wisdom, and also you're being protected. Spider is very protective energy. But also, I'm getting like doing something that you're a little bit scared about doing. Okay, that's what I'm also getting with that spider. That's about it. I mean, I just wanted to say, because we got the dragonfly with the rabbit, so I do want to tap a little bit on it, because the rabbit is actually an energy of like thinking the worst, like stressing about things and thinking like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and constantly like in this role of like, what if I get trapped? What if I get this? What if I'm illusional? What if I'm not going to make it? What if? And that's what the rabbit does. So you need to kind of like get out of your own elusive head here and start to work, because the spider builds the whole web. So this is one of the most hardworking animals, right? Let's be honest. They are very I wanted to say logical, but strategic. So you're a strategic worker. So rely on that strategy that you have. You have built that strategy due to these disappointments. So now rely on your own strategic, logical mindset, and don't stress about this illusion. There is an illusion that you're very stressed about. Okay, do I have another deck that I want to pull? No, I think that this is about it, my friends. Thank you so much. I hope that this message gave you some insight. And let me know, like it, comment, tell me about your endeavors and what this is meaning for you. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care and ciao.